Good morning, pilgrims, on day 4 on the Camino Sanabres. Today, I really don't know what I'm doing out here. This is not the type of weather to be walking the Camino. There's a massive storm, Nelson, that's hitting Spain and, wreaking havoc in the entire country. Today is gonna rain all day. There are local flood advisories. There's local wind advisory. It's gonna be FUBAR all the way. It's a 31-kilometer day from Mombuey to Puebla to Sanabres. I have reservations for today and tomorrow that are already paid off, so I can't just stay behind and wait for the storm to pass by. So I took a picture of a taxi service at the municipal albergue just in case it gets too bad and I need to move forward. As you can imagine, the path is probably, a river of mud right now. So much mud from raining all night long, and I don't want to be caught out there with an overflow stream or a local flooding or anything like that. So I'm gonna follow the Nacional today. Yes, I will. It's gonna cut about 5 kilometers on today's stage, so it will be a 25-kilometer day, meaning I should be reaching the town sometime around 1 or 2 in the afternoon. Oh, it will be miserable. I don't know if I'll be able to vlog much today. I mean, there's really not much to see other than clouds and rain and traffic. So we'll see. I'm gonna try to stay positive as much as possible under the circumstances. And also today is Thursday. Thursday and Fridays are holidays for the Holy Week. So I'm really hoping that places are not closed and I have no support on a day like today. Just this morning I went to the bar where I had dinner last night because they told me they were gonna open at 7. It is 7:15 and there was no sign of life in there. So I decided to, just continue walking. That's how it goes. I bought some stuff at the local supermarket yesterday that are gonna help me throughout the day. I just drank an orange juice that I bought. That's my breakfast. I have peanuts, nuts. I have, what else do I have? I bought an apple yesterday, and I think I have some sweets. Oh, and I got cheese as well. So, yeah, goodbye, Mombuey. Thank you so much. And let's face today's challenge. Because you're not gonna stop me. I'm gonna make it to Santiago no matter what. This is like the final push that we have to break through to actually enter Galicia in a couple of days. Always Galicia, man. Throwing out the red carpet for us pilgrims. All right, let's go. So here I am on the road, facing the weather. It still hasn't started raining yet, but that's gonna change probably around 8 in the morning. There's the Camino next to me for now, and I can see it. There's water, there's puddles, there's mud. Yes, I don't want to be there today. Who knows tomorrow? Today I did something at the municipal albergue that it pains me to say, but I did it anyways. I left my old pair of shoes behind, my Atlas Olympus 5, the ones that carried me the first 500 kilometers on this trip, and I had a massive tear on the side. Yes, I needed the extra space in my backpack to put my 2 side pouches where I keep the drone and all the batteries and accessories and all that. Yeah, I'm not gonna risk it. So I put it back there. And now that my exoskeleton is not balanced, I can feel the weight in my back. My God, my lips are numb right now. So yeah, I know carrying 30 pounds is a lot, but when you have it well balanced, you barely feel it. I can't speak. Oh my God. Yeah. All right, let's go. Let's continue. Let's see how long we can hold this. Woo! It's snowing. Let me record this before I take all my wet gear off. Oh my God, what a day. What a day. This is like the second one on the trip. If you guys remember, the first one was before getting to Salamanca. This one was just a constant stream of rain. But at least we did not get any wind, which was great because I was able to use the umbrella. Made it to the first town, Hostarianos, after walking for 10 kilometers on the road. Both bars were closed. Everything was closed. There was actually a supermarket. I tried to go in, but the guy told me, you got to take off your backpack. And I'm like, nah, not going to happen. So I just continued walking. Walked on to the next town, Palacios, where I found a bar at 11 o'clock. That's where I had breakfast. I had a café con leche and toast with all the locals there looking at me. And then continue on. Made it to another town. There was no life in that town. Continue on. Under the rain. Saw snow. Patches of snow. I saw it on the car, on the windshield. Every car that would come at me had snow on it. I saw La Guardia Civil 3 times. They would say hi to me. Did not see anybody else walking. Of course, I mean, I chose to walk on the road because it was the shortest route here. And I just made it to town at, what is it, like 1:15 or something like that. That last stretch was just, it was too much. Yeah, that's how it goes. We're going to have days like this. And made it to here to this hostel, San Francisco. I just talked to the guy. He told me that I have to, take everything off and then go to the bar to do the check-in. They don't have food, no lunch, no dinner. So I had to look for a place around here because I'm kind of like just before, what's it called? Puebla de Sanabria, which is a historic, beautiful, one of the most beautiful towns in Spain, or so all the signs say. I won't be going there this afternoon. Well, hell no. Look at my puffy jacket. It's all wet. I had everything on. I had the poncho, my hat with a cover. I had the umbrella. I have the cover for my backpack. But, when you're walking for hours on end, it's unavoidable. You're going to get wet. My Gore-Tex shoes are wet. Everything is wet. So, yeah, I'm going to take a shower now. See what's the meal situation. And, trying to dry my clothes somehow. There's a heater here. I saw the guy turning it on. Let me see if there's, maybe there's a laundromat close by. I don't know. Let me just settle in. I'll speak to you guys in a little bit. It's raining. It's raining, all right. I'm making my way back to my hostel after a failed attempt at having dinner at 7 p.m. in the old city center, which is right there behind me. I actually had to climb those stairs, 320 steps to the top. Looks pretty cool. Looks like an old medieval city, which it is. And I guess I'm gonna have to see if I have dinner somewhere closer to where I'm staying. You know how Spanish are with their dinner starting at 8:30, but I didn't have lunch today, so I'm kind of starving. By the way, I have made the decision to take a train tomorrow morning and head over to Orense. Yes, after much deliberation, I decided to pull the trigger, get a hotel for 4 nights, plus the 2 nights that I have already booked in a separate hotel just to regroup, dry myself, and then attempt the last 100 kilometers to Santiago. What is the point of being out here on the Camino if I can't show it to you guys? We're in the middle of a storm. This is not like an afternoon showers. So, you know, it was raining and snowing today, and it's gonna be the same for the rest of the week until next Thursday. So 7 days from now. So I think I made the right decision to go ahead and move forward and then, you know, continue on the journey, because the journey is not gonna end here. Of course not. We're not even halfway there yet to Rome. So I'm gonna say goodbye to all the pilgrims that I've been walking with. Maybe I'll see some of them in Orense. Some I won't get to see them anymore. But that's how it goes, you know. And this was supposed to be the Nirvana stage of the journey. Go figure. So I'm in Castilla y León. Tomorrow I was gonna do my last stage here, and then the day after I was gonna reach Galicia. But I guess I'll reach Galicia tomorrow. So I wanna thank, of course, all the Trail Angels, all the channel members for supporting me along the way on this journey. And I guess I'll see you guys in a few days. For me. For you, it's gonna be the next video. So let's see if I can have dinner today. And I'll see you on the next one.